Hey, hey, it is Chuggy here, and I am back in the Anthracite range of Colorado off of Ohio Pass and looking at the nice waterfall that flows during the spring on Ohio Pass. During the fall, I've come here and it's just a trickle, but during the spring, days like today is, this was filmed on Memorial Day. Monday, May 25th, 2026. And yeah, as you can see, it's a nice flow of water. This is probably the slowest pan I've ever done. Nice vertical downward pan, but super slow to let you really enjoy the tranquility of this nice waterfall. I shot this in June last year. This year was a pretty light snow year. In fact, we have record low snowpack for the Rockies for this time of year. But still enough to for the water to flow. And last year, the road up didn't open until mid-June. On Thursday, before Memorial Day, I went up with my unicycle to ride the same trail, and there was snow where I had to walk the unicycle over the snowpacks. But today, Monday, Memorial Day, they had that plowed open where you could drive a truck. And I did exactly that, drove my Cybertruck up to see the nice waterfall. The waterfall is on the east side of the Anthracite range where Ohio Pass cuts through. Ohio Pass cuts through and intersects into Kevlar Pass, which you can take out to Carbondale or to Crested Butte. I really enjoy looking at this waterfall. It's very nice to see in the springtime. Seems like it just keeps going and going and going downwards. This waterfall is pretty much the headwater for Ohio Creek. And Ohio Creek eventually flows into the Gunnison River, which eventually flows into the Colorado River, and eventually goes to the Sea of Cortez in Mexico. A lot of southern Utah and Arizona, Nevada, and California depend on this water. The flow of water might be a little light this year. One more look at the waterfall, this time upwards flight. Shows a little bit more of the waterfall. The pan down didn't show the top of the waterfall at all, whereas I believe I'm going to show that in this flight up the waterfall. Where you look over the top and see the upper part of the falls. Yeah, there they are. I went over the pass to the road to Lake Irwin, and I'm flying back towards the Anthracites, and this is the north face of the Anthracites. The north face has a lot more snow than the south face does. I basically live right on the south side of the Anthracites, so this is not far from my home. But I seldomly see the Anthracites from the north side, especially during the winter. So it's nice to get a good look at the north side of the Anthracites here in spring. As I say, Memorial Day, May 25th. If you wanted to hike up into the Anthracites, it looks like there'd still be some skiing and snowboarding to be had on these slopes. Be a fairly burly hike, though. And that's Ruby Mountain. And then those are the Raggeds past Ruby Mountain. The next mountain, the shorter one that kind of intersects with the horizon, I don't know the name of, but it's very predominant on Kebler Pass when you're looking at the fall leaves. And panning back into the nice snow-covered north side of the Anthracites. I like the little knob that sticks up there in the gap. I believe this is Ohio Peak we're panning towards right now in the Anthracites. And in the distance, you can see Mount Axtell and Gunsight Pass. And I'm flying back towards Ruby Peak. And I just kind of like the look of Ruby Peak with a little lake down below. That lake is not Lake Irwin. That is farther, like past from where I started flying. So that's just a small glacial scab lake in the Anthracites. Chuggy out.